everyone, it's Raquel of Raquel's Carbon Cuisine, and today I'm going to show you how to make coconut oil two ways. The cold pressed version, which is known as the extra virgin coconut oil. It's pure, unrefined, all natural. This miracle oil is packed with antioxidants, loads of health benefits. It aids in diabetes. It may control seizures, yes, and it's great for brain function. While this version is also pure, smells amazing, it's great for your hair and skin. It's a healthy substitute for butter and other cooking oil. The benefits of coconut oil is just endless. So here I have 12 large, beautiful dry coconuts. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to break them. I'm going to remove the water, which is extremely refreshing, keep you fully hydrated. And it's an energy booster, yes. And it's also known to help to dissolve kidney stones. Just put to chill and enjoy. Now I'm going to remove the coconut from its shell. You could use a small knife, but nothing too sharp. Just want something pointy enough to pray it from its shell. Then I am going to wash these nicely. Then I'm going to cut them into small pieces for blending. So now that these are nicely done, I'm going to add some to the blender along with some water, and I'm going to blend until smooth, trying to extract its rich coconut milk. Now I'm going to give this a nice strain, and our focus right now is to extract as much coconut milk as we can. I'm going to squeeze the pulp as dry as possible. Then I am going to continue until all the milk is extracted. Right, so now that we have this rich, very creamy coconut milk, I'm going to pour this into another bowl, giving it a nice smoother strain. Then I'm going to cover this tightly. I'm going to place this into the warmest corner in my kitchen for overnight, trying not to disturb. So 12 hours later, which was the very next day, this was sitting undisturbed. And if you look closely, you would see where it have come alive. It starts to bubble a bit. Fermentation has begun, and this is what gives the coconut oil that lovely fragrance. The cream has fully separated itself from the water. It is exactly what you want. The coconut oil is forming, but it's still not fully there as yet. So now I'm going to place this bowl inside the freezer just for about 25 to 30 minutes, so the cream could be solid, and that way it would be easier to remove from the water. So while that bowl is in the freezer, here I have another 12 coconuts. Gave me 2 large containers of coconut milk. Now I'm going to scoop the cream to another bowl. I'm going to cover this tightly once again, placing this in the warmest part of the kitchen for about 7 hours or overnight. And this would be the process of the extra virgin coconut oil, the cold press version. Right, so now I'm going to scoop the remaining cream, trying not to take up too much of the water. A strainer would have done the job so much better. And there it is, the cream and the custard. And what is left behind is only the water, which is great for your plants. I'm going to water my pak choi and my broccoli, which is coming along so nicely. And it gives the soil loads of nutrients. So you see, nothing much goes to waste here. So after all of that, 30 minutes have passed, and the cream have solidified, which makes it so much easier to remove rather than when it's mushy. Now I'm going to remove this to a bowl, leaving only the water behind. And as I mentioned, a mesh strainer would have done the job so much better. So now to my nice thick Dutch pot, I'm going to pour all the cream and custard to this. I'm going to allow this to cook for about 20 minutes, stirring as I go along. And as you can see, in just minutes of cooking, the oil have been extracted from the milk. using the heat, and my whole kitchen smells so fragrant. Nostalgic memories when my grandmother and great grandmother used to make their own cooking oil. This smells really so good. And this version is not termed as extra virgin, but it's pure, and you want to make sure the cream grains are slightly hard before removing it from the flames. You want to make sure to get all the oil out and make sure there is no moisture. I'm going to allow this to cool down, then I am going to give this a nice strain. And there you have it, guys, homemade coconut oil. And I'm going to add this to a cheesecloth just to get a clean, smoother finish. And this smells so good. Now I'm going to pour these in bottles because I actually made this for a friend of mine for her daughter's eczema. She said this worked wonders, and this was perfectly clean and clear. It's great for cooking and it's good for oral hygiene, and this have a very long shelf life. When you see a coconut oil go bad, say maybe before a year, it's either have moisture in it or it was not pure. This miracle medicine is a must-have in every household, and this is a great moisturizer for your hair and your skin, especially for ashy elbows and feet. And if you get a nice massage with coconut oil right before bed, trust and believe you're going to sleep like a baby because it actually soothes you. Yes. And now for the cold pressed coconut oil, which is considered the healthiest because no heat was added, so all the nutrients are intact. This is unrefined. This has been sitting for about 7 to 8 hours, and as you can see, oil have been created. I'm going to gently strain, not to disturb the moisture at the bottom. Then I am going to pour this into a cheesecloth, giving it a nice, smooth, clean finish. And for this leftover curd, don't throw that away because it contains a lot of coconut oil. It's either you cover and allow it to sit and create some more oil, or you add that to the pot. And now for the cold press extra virgin coconut oil, I'm going to place this into the refrigerator for about a few minutes. And cold press is normally stored in the refrigerator for a longer shelf life due to its natural properties. Yes, it's not as clean and clear as the cooked version, but it's definitely the healthiest. And there you have it, 2 versions of coconut oil from 1 batch of coconuts. I want to thank you so very much for watching, and remember, if you like this video, please do not leave without clicking the like button.